Alright, so after begging the guys enough, we were able to get another knockout session in during practice before we head to Dallas for game 3. Because I want to avenge my loss really badly. I really think I should have won that. But, I mean, Eric Gordon was just on a hot shooting streak during that session there. But we're going to try to get him back. We knocked down this three-pointer just to send a message that we're trying to win this thing. And look at this. Eric Gordon misses a shot. And then Denny knocks this one down. Eric's gone. Okay, the toughest competition most likely as far as for me at least is gone. Now we have to face Vasquez, who's putting us on the brink all of a sudden. Come on, I want to win this really bad. I want to make this shot so bad. Thankfully we knock it down, keep ourselves in the competition. We want to keep ourselves fresh, have a competitive fire in us, because we've won every playoff game and we need something to keep motivating us and keep pushing us. And you know, this helps build camaraderie and the fire and a win. Yo, what's up everybody? It is game 3 in Dallas. Hornets, Mavs, Western Conference Semifinals. Denny, Tyson, Robin, Lopez doing their thing. Denny fresh off the knockout practice win. Now we got the real game going on. Hopefully everybody shoots like they did in that knockout, except for Ed Davis. He's not really that fresh. But first play of the game. Why shoot when you can just throw lobs, baby? I mean, I wish that Anthony would have dunked that, but I guess from where I threw it underneath the rim, it would have been almost impossible to dunk that. But hey, it's all good. Unfortunately, we pick up our first foul 30 seconds into the game. I thought that was a backcourt or just like an out of bounds play. But it's whatever. I get Jason Kidd right back. He doesn't have those fresh legs. 40-year-old kid can't keep up with every play in transition. So we just knocked down that three-pointer. And especially when Denny has this stamina in the first quarter like this. And early in the game, I was looking for my teammates left and right. After that game 2 game we had where, you know, I kept on deferring the ball to Eric Gordon. I had that same feeling in game 3. I was like, you know, like, I'm not even looking for my shot that bad. And that's just how bad the Mavs are playing in a way. Like, it's Hall of Fame. I'm not even worrying about them so much as we get the steal here. Already have a 9-point lead, looking to push it some more. And look at this play. Jason Smith kicks it back out to me. Got the wide open layup. I don't even take it. I kick it back out to Smith. And whatever shot he took, I probably would have gotten a better shot on the layup. Even if Taj Gibson potentially blocked it or whatever. And look at this, I pick up my second foul, and then I pick up my third foul right away. In the first quarter, I'm in like legit foul trouble here. And the only thing that could potentially stop us is that foul trouble. Somehow I got 3 fouls. I had to fight like 2 different screens. But here I come back in the game off the inbounds pass. And I wasn't that happy about missing part of the first quarter. As you guys know, I got the Gatorade Prime Pack, so I'm usually in the game the entire first quarter. I'm always fresh, and I always try to, you know, take advantage of as much turbo as I can in that first quarter. So to sit out part of that kind of sucked. But I'm gonna get Taj Gibson right back here. Look at this 3-point shot and tell me what you can do about it. I know what you can do. Exactly nothing, but watch. And watch the scoreboard while you're at it, and watch our lead grow. And okay. Taj Gibson gets us right back, cherry picking there, but still, look at the scoreboard, bro. It's about to go to 15 points as Denny knocks down this shot. 26 quick points on 11 for 13 shooting. This man's on fire, and I was still like deferring to my teammates more often than not. I mean, I took these open layups whenever they were giving it to me, because why would I not? And still, I was just trying to defer to guys. You can see I almost have 10 assists, even though I'm 11 for 13 in the quarter, or in the half, I should say. And look at this, when Aminu is doing stuff like this, you know we're rolling, baby. About to have a 20-point lead heading into halftime. Looking for Eric Gordon. He cut to the rim at the wrong time, but then he made a smart move to kick back out. I found him, and he knocked it down. Just perfectly executed basketball. Here, a 3-on-2. Ed Davis kicks it to the corner for Denny, knocking down the mid-range shot. Yup, 87% shooting. We're on fire. I think we've still only missed 2 shots in this game. Here, Eric Gordon taking a 3 and making the 3 with a minute 42 left. And that's how we go into halftime, shooting 68%. And in all these games, that's been our shooting percentage so far in the playoffs. Like a ridiculously high number. Denny's been the catalyst, shooting 72% overall during the playoffs so far. Finding the open teammates like Eric Gordon. And I might be the catalyst, but my teammates are just as much of an important part in this game. Unfortunately, you know, I threw a turnover there to Kidd. But this whole sequence is just why I think we're a team of destiny right now. Look at this. They get offensive rebound, kick out Carter, look like an open shot. Offensive rebound, Carter, what are you going to do now? They already missed twice. Going to Kamen. He goes for the post, and it gets blocked. Like, wow. And then just when you think we might have something, we get a turnover. Okay, maybe the Mavs can score now. Kamen's running the floor. That's not a good idea. And he ends up throwing a bad pass. So I just think we're a team of destiny right now. And I finally get Kid to get one of these backcourt violation, out of bounds things. I had to avenge the foul I had. And now, you know, the foul trouble isn't looking so bad. I never picked up my 4th foul. Coach lets me sit for a little bit during the 3rd quarter for about like a minute and a half. The bench continues to maintain the lead. They have not blown any part of a lead so far in these playoffs. So that's been by far one of the biggest reasons why we've been so successful. For the best player on the court to go on the bench and the bench to maintain, you know, this is a team of destiny, baby. Unfortunately, that was not a play of destiny. That was a play of... That was a learning experience to not do that play again. Here we got OJ Mayo pretty good. And the only thing keeping the Mavs in this game was the refs. The refs, you know, they kind of hinted that, you know, a big market Mavs team was about to go down in game 3, and they wanted to do all they could, putting us in foul trouble, giving me 3 fouls early. But hell, it's not enough. It's not enough. 27-point lead, and coach sits me out for half the 4th quarter. That's when you know it's bad, when I'm sitting half the 4th quarter, because usually, for some reason in my player, they make you play almost the entire game for no reason, especially when it's a blowout. They keep you on the court. I don't know why. And look at this. I don't know how I got that steal, but 17 for 19 shooting. I don't know how that few passes earlier to Eric Gordon wasn't stolen by Dirk. Part of the whole destiny theory I have. I don't know why Robin Lopez didn't cut to the paint, but still he knocked that down. And we come out with the win in game 3. Next up, game 4 coming up after the press conference and playoff update I'll be giving you guys. And hopefully we can sweep these Mavs, man. That's what I'm looking for, because they're just wasting our time right now. They're wasting our time, man.
That win put your team up 3-0 and on the verge of moving on to the next round. How do you feel right now? Is a sweep on your mind?
Most of these guys will probably tell you that it isn't. That they're just focused on playing good basketball and blah, 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 blah. But let me assure you, that's all we're thinking about. We just want to move on and get out of this round as soon as possible. So we'll be doing whatever we can to make that sweep a reality. A little more rest, a little more time scouting your next opponent. It's a good thing all around. So you better believe a sweep is on our minds.
I have a magnificent game, and all of these guys could do is talk about my freaking rebounding. This is just like the YouTube comments, damn it. Wait, that's realistic by 2K though, not gonna lie, that's pretty realistic. But here you can see a playoff update, how the series are going, and hold on.
We got this game, man. We got this. Just take it over, Eric. It's all you, my man.
Listen, I'm even talking to Eric Gordon about how I want to defer the ball to him, and he has to be the guy in this game, or at least be, you know, a really good player, all-star worthy player in this game. And Aminu getting the shot clock sheets to start off the game is exactly the destiny field, man. That's the destiny field. Eric Gordon knocking down his shot. I guess he took my advice. As you can see, he's upped it up in the playoffs, now averaging almost 25 points per game, partially because of this tear he's got on the last 2 games. And we're just feeling good right now. Eric Gordon knocking down this shot. You can see the playoff update. The Lakers are up like 3-0 on the Thunder, I think. The Knicks, I think they won game 3, so it's now a 2-1 series. And then the Bucks and Wizards, that's like the who cares series. They're going in a tight battle right now. We just put a move on Dante Cunningham. He could not handle it, and then he ends up knocking down the shot. Embarrassing moment for Dante Cunningham, but it's been an embarrassing moment for all of these Mavs. Look at Denny knocking down. All of a sudden, this has been his patented shot, hitting the shot in transition, spot up shot. I don't even have spot up shooter. You would think I might have that with the way I've been knocking down these shots lately, but I actually did get level 1, I think, but I never put it in. That was part of the whole testing thing I had with the whole signature skills. I was going to test microwave in one game against the Mavs at the end of the season, and then I was going to test spot up shooter the next game. But since I ended up setting the all-time record with microwave, I kept it for the next game. I'm like, you know, this might work out not that bad. And look at this Eric Gordon knocking down a fadeaway for absolutely no reason, and then came and shacked in a fool. Are we a team that's, or at least a team that's ready to get out of Dallas with the series in hand or not? As we doubled their points. Wait. Hold on, the refs have to keep the Mavs in the game as hard as they can. They're trying. Don't blame the refs for why the Mavs haven't won, because they're trying really hard. And look at this pose Denny's doing. Confidence can do a lot for a player. And this random pose Denny starts pulling out here, that's a pose of confidence. And we already have a double-double. barely into the second quarter with 12 assists. Cherry picking, that's an easy way to get points. I mean, I don't do it often because it's not that hard to. It used to be easier in like 2K11 and stuff. They fixed that thankfully because it's kind of cheap. But every once in a while you can cherry pick like we did there. Run the fast break by yourself ahead of the whole pack. There, Eric Gordon actually does miss, but when Ed Davis is cleaning it up, like what can really go wrong? You know what I mean? 62-42 game. And we're looking to take this series in hands, and it looks like, unless the Thunder make a miraculous comeback, we are playing LA, and I don't know. I mean, I don't want to see either team. Both of those teams can be pretty. Whoa! If Eric Gordon finished that, I would have literally walked out of the stadium, and it would have been over. It would have been over. Hell, if I walked at the stadium right now, I think the Mavs would still lose this game without me on the court. Here's Sean Marion. I guess he didn't get traded. I talked about how he might have gotten traded in game 1. I never saw him. I guess he didn't, and I guess the Mavs would wish he got traded. Look at this nonsense he's pulling off here, but yeah, I mean, I'm not looking forward to playing. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm not looking forward. We're the top seed, so we're the top dogs right now. They should be looking up at us. You know what I mean? They should be scared at us. But as far as Hall of Fame cheese goes, you know, the Thunder and the Lakers, they could produce Hall of Fame cheese. These Mavs aren't really about that life. OJ Mayo could do some stuff. Kaman could get some offensive rebounds. Dirk is Dirk. You gotta expect Dirk to do some stuff. But hell, if Kaman's their third best player, they're screwed. Because look at what he just did. Well, Vince Carter might be a third best player, but still, I mean, Vince Carter isn't even doing that much. So, yeah, we got this. And especially on defense, they're not doing much. Look at Jason Kidd. Kidd, like, was trying to give me the work. You see during the halftime break, he had 10 points. So, Kidd is trying to, you know, prove a point that I don't know. He's probably still going to retire at the end of the year. I don't know, but he needs to calm down with these fadeaway three-pointers. He's pushing a little bit too much. And speaking of pushing a little bit too much, I was calling for the ball, and that probably would have been a turnover. Smart move by Amin to not do that. Look at this dumb shot. Whoa, what a great shot by Eric Gordon. Wow, what a great shot. It's a good thing I gave him that assist. That's exactly what I had in mind when I passed him the ball. We're going to take a fadeaway 3. It's all good, man. We're having fun. We got this series wrapped up pretty much, barring a big blow. Because a big blow. It's a 30-point lead. What can we do wrong? Tell me what we can do wrong. I don't know, man. I mean, if we're going to play the Lakers next, I don't know. We're going to play the Thunder next, I don't know. It's going to be, there might be some stuff. But this Mavs team, they're not ready for us. At least the Grizzlies gave us game 2 was a good game, and that was about it. For the Mavs, game 1 was a good game until halftime, right before halftime when the bench just blew them out. And that was the closest game we had, you know what I mean? The bench kind of spoiled that for them, man. Look at it. I sit out like a good almost 5 minutes in this quarter. That's when you know it's over, man. That's when you know it's over. And that's when you know that we got this series in hand. And we're just going to get a bucket here. A few more assists. Really efficient shooting. Once again, 73%. Make that 74%. And I just, you know, build my teammates' confidence a little bit. Getting a few more assists. Getting a few more steals. Here, Mason and Lopez doing their thing after the Denny Tice steal. And we're golden, baby. We're golden. We're about to leave Dallas with the series in hand. And now it's just time to do our homework. We're doing really good, but we can't get too confident. This is Hall of Fame cheese. This is NBA playoffs. We're going to play either the 2 seed or the 3 seed. The best competition we'll face so far. So we just got to keep ourselves. We got to keep our guard up. And as you can see, both my matchups had problems. Raw, whatever the hell you pronounce his name, and Kidd. Kidd ended up shooting inefficiently at the end. But speaking of the end, this is the end for the Mavericks. The Hornets are going to the Western Conference Finals. Those Hornets that went 2-15. I honestly never thought we'd do this, but man, we just stepped up our game. I bet my basketball IQ were from like a C+ with A+ as far as that rating. You see Carlisle and my coach at the middle of the court, and that's about it for the series. So
another sweep.
I'll catch you guys next time.
You guys are really on a rampage at this point. Do you see this level of play continuing in the next round?
I don't see why not. We're locked in. We're playing our game exactly the way we want to. And our confidence is sky high. We just got to keep that focus, not look ahead, and make sure we're ready for each game as it comes. We feel like this team is completely capable of winning it all, and we won't rest until that's done. Long way to go, though, man.
Okay, I lied again. Here's another playoff update. The Thunder are not out yet. Bucks and Wizards tied at 2-2. And Carmelo Anthony trying to lead the Knicks. And I didn't check my Twitter because screw them. And on the next Denny Tice episode, can the Lakers pull this one off? Yes, the Lakers are moving on. I might as well spoil this. But can the Lakers be the first team to beat the Hornets this year.